throughout this year. So, we to keep you guys up and fresh though, we do actually have things planned, like previews, because as you saw, we went ahead and put up some soundtrack, and we do want to do more of it for like World 2 and beyond. But right now, I'd say development is going very smoothly, and overall, it's just going to be really good. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, that's basically how it's going. It's just going really good right now, and I'm happy with the team.
Right. And that was the first question that you also see. Did the document update? All right.
Yeah, you're doing good. The next one.
Cool.
Next one should be the same for you, so go ahead and ask it.
How different will the next demo be from the last one? Have you made any big changes to World 1, for example?
Alright, so this is a good one, because we actually do have a lot of differences for this demo. The last release, no hate to Rover, because, I love him. He's, like, one of my best friends. And we go way back to, the Adventure Forward days, and even before that. I actually met Rover in the Mario 64 hacking community back in, like, 2017. So, we go pretty far. But, anyway, that wasn't related technically. But from the last release, we know how it went. It wasn't really the greatest, because it's just kind of. I don't want to talk about it that much. It was flawed, and everyone knows that. But the next release, it's gonna have World 2, Prologue, Hub World, plenty of things to consider it a viable release, complete with the soundtrack, and everything will be like fully polished and worked on as far as we can take it. To make sure that everyone gets the experience they deserve. But it's gonna be packed, and we're making really good progress. There's something I want to like share, but I'm not gonna share it until like we start talking about it for the first time, because it's something that would put people off a little bit. You're like, wow, this is gonna take forever now, but it's actually going a lot faster than people would expect. So just keep an eye on announcements. They get the news for the next the next set of previews. But I don't know if that answered the question, but the demo is going to be a lot different from before. It's going to have a lot more.
Alright, and third question, or anything else? It kind of sounds like you cut off.
Oh, no, I finished, sorry.
Alright. Third question, do you expect a larger growth in both the Roblox group and the Discord server once the next demo is released?
We did have a lot of growth when we rebranded from Adventure Forward. Right now what we're looking at is 4,000 members in 4,023. And I'm pretty optimistic for seeing even more growth, especially when the demo comes out, and for both the Roblox group and Discord server. But I'm pretty optimistic. We're at 4K. I feel like we can get to 5 or even further. But right now, I can't promise. I don't know. I'm not a statistics guy, so we'll just have to see. But I'm pretty optimistic. So
nice. I'm just very excited. Will the post game be similar to the 6 extra symbols in AF2? Adventure Forward 2.
I can't say right now, but I can talk about the post game. I just don't know about symbols, which are different now. But if I had to be honest, I feel like the post game's gonna be a lot more than just that. We have a whole bunch of things planned, so I'd say it's looking good. It's gonna be really good. We got a lot planned. It's gonna make post game completely worth playing, and it's gonna bring a whole new level of replayability to the game. So so if that answers your question, then I'm ready to move on to the next one.
Yes.
Yeah, basically everything's gonna be good. Yeah. The usual.
Cool. All right.
I'm just really excited to show things, but I really can't because nothing's final. But
yeah, there's a bit of a follow-up, but since you can't talk about it really, then I won't.
Hold on, what's the follow-up? Let me look at this real quick.
If so.
Oh, I forgot I have that on there. Yeah, go ahead. You can. I basically answered that question.
Yeah. So.
Any bonus levels?
Yeah.
Is what I'm looking at in here. Yeah, bonus levels. It was planned before, and it's still planned. We're gonna have bonus levels. They're not because of it's bad game design to make them paid the 100% the game. We're not gonna make them a requirement. But we will have bonus levels, and I'm gonna make it like a committee in the system, which will probably come later this year. So just if you guys are like up for that, then just I guess as with everything else, just keep an eye out for it.
All right. Now I'm just chiming in here myself, but will they be community made or not community made? But will they be made by individual people like the bonus levels in AF2?
That's a good question. We're gonna allow individuals and groups, and based on how I had it going when Rover was the leader, I was planning this all out. Anyone who's working on bonus levels in the committee will have access to developer input, and I'll definitely be helping everyone who needs it. So
sounds cool.
If anyone wants to make bonus levels in the future, it's gonna happen, and I'll be there to help everybody. So
nice. All right.
Get your concepts ready is what I'm saying. But
that depends what future levels will be.
Let me look at VC real quick and answer a couple of the questions I saw in there, because I did say I wanted to answer one. So someone asked about optimization. I think we do actually have a chunk loading system for because there's one sub area that in World 1, you guys don't know what it is, the dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's loaded in a certain way, but I could be wrong. But I remember it being loaded in a different way, where you just drop into it. But we do have sub areas that load, and I don't know if everything unloads, because loading and unloading would probably cause lag. But we are going to try to optimize the game as much as we can. We actually have been, because I made it a point to optimize part counts and everything, and it should run pretty well. I can't make any guarantees for lower end devices, because these are like big worlds, big game, all this, but basically it's just we're gonna try. And if you want my honest recommendation for how to run the game, there's like a simple mode setting. Yeah, if it's already not helping, then I'd say you definitely need to get some kind of upgrade. It's beyond us. I'm running for me a lot. Yeah, basically get a better PC. I can't. We're gonna keep trying to optimize it, but older devices aren't gonna be able to handle the game. Is what I'm trying to say.
Sorry to anyone with an iPhone 4.
Yeah, don't run it on an iPhone 4. You don't even have to have a good PC. You can definitely run it on a mid-range laptop or something. But if you have a lower end 2008 or laptop or 2010, or maybe a phone from that era as well, you're probably not gonna have a good time running it. So I'm not trying to be ignorant and say we're not gonna fix it, because we're obviously gonna try, but yeah, no, that's just the gist of it. Yes, we're porting it to both the Wii and the TI-84. So just like Repainted was, so don't worry about it. The TI-84 calculator fans are gonna have a great time on this game.
Incredible. Alright, was that all from the VC chat, or?
Yeah, it looks like I got it all. I'm looking at it, and I don't see anything else I want to answer.
Alright.
Actually, wait, sorry, one more. Are there any positions for hire? We just hired a scripter not long ago but we were looking for scripters for a while. We got one. We got a really good one. I feel like he's a good member of the team, so I don't think we need anyone else. So we have our composer and the scripters. So no, we're pretty good right now. But it was a good question though. Now I'm finished.
Alright, cool. And sorry, I'm looking at a document. What aspect of Stars Line do you like the most?
Of the most?
Yes.
Let me think, because there's a lot of things I like about the game. Because I've been saying this whole time, you know, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be great, you guys are gonna love it. But that's the thing. I feel like what's like the strong part of the game. Yeah, the strongest part of Stars Align to me is like the world building. I like the way World 1 looks and how the characters interact. The characters are definitely like working on it, but by working, like working on making the game like the best it could be. I'm like distracted by VC chat, so I'm gonna close that. But yeah, I really like the characters and interacting with the environment. That's like my favorite part of Stars Align, and we're definitely incorporating even more of that when we've been talking about it. World 2 is going to be fun in terms of, you know, environment and learning about the game before you get to parts. You know what I mean? Like, so it's, you know, I feel like a lot of people are going to agree with me when I say like, yeah, this game's good for people who like to explore. So, despite the linear paths. Well, somewhat linear, but yeah, that's my take on it. Despite linear paths, there are exploration areas that you can like look around and find things. So I'm ready for the next question when you were.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the one you referenced earlier, if you can answer, who are your favorite and least favorite characters and locations in Stars Align?
Characters, I don't know if I can answer yet because we're still rating some of them. But right now, I think my favorite character is probably Octavius. I feel like that little ghost is like my favorite. he's just fun to like write, and I just honestly genuinely adore the character. I love seeing fan art of him. But and then for what else was it? Locations. There's a location. There's a location in World 2 that I can't wait for you guys to see. And I'm not gonna say it, but you know, I'm not gonna say what it is until we drop World 2. But I think my favorite part of the game right now is in World 2, and then I also really enjoyed the clock tower in World 1. That's what made me want to drop the OST. Kinda, I feel like it's a little bit of bias, but we also wanted to share OST, and we had like a really good song for clock tower, which everyone here has undoubtedly heard by now, but...
Nice. You want to say your least favorite?
My least favorite? Well, the thing with that, I try really hard to make all these areas, like, perfect, and I don't have a least favorite, but... If I had to put, like, a least favorite down for anything in the game, I'd say Rush Hour Bridge I'm not, like, the biggest fan of. It, by like terms of my design, we already changed it recently. So, but you know, that might be a surprise to people. I'm not even saying Rush Hour Bridge is bad. I just can't be satisfied with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, we've been changing it a lot. It's kind of a problem. Is the game going to be fun? No, it's not. Sorry, everybody.
Damn.
Will the game be bad? Yes.
Cannot wait. Incredible. Didn't you mention earlier you might let people just like Signal maybe comment on this question, or did I hear you wrong?
Yeah, Signal can unmute and comment on it. Yeah.
Hi. Sorry.
Hi, Signal.
Hi. I've been here the whole time. Hi.
No.
Hi, Signal.
Hello. What is the question?
So the question that was just asked that I answered was, who are your favorite and least favorite characters and locations in the game right now that you know of?
Okay. Okay. Right. This, I actually don't know who my favorite character is, but if I were to say, it would probably have to be hard one. Give me a second. I'd have to say either Medenza or Celaya. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I love those guys.
Those guys are awesome. When I was like playing like the first demo, I didn't really care much for locations. I just like, oh, this game is awesome. This game is awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Timelings. The timelings are also my favorite as well. I love the timelings. But location-wise, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite location.
I think that's fair enough. A lot of people are just in it for the gameplay. Personally, I like making sure that now that we have all these.
Maybe
like,
I'll re-answer that when it comes to like playing the next demo. But...
Oh yeah, no, definitely in the demo, there's going to be a lot more ways to answer that question.
Yeah.
Like a lot, but
Oh, I should add, I also like the rats as well.
I love the rats.
The rats are awesome. Yeah.
I'm not elaborating why I sent that, by the way, for everyone sending question marks in there.
Sound cool,
What
rats.
did you send?
Rats are homies. Anyway, next
Rats are
question.
homies. I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Next
Alright.
question.
Do you believe that Startline will help bring more attention to the platforming/adventuring genre on Roblox?
I feel like it will. I feel like we're using newer features in Roblox, and we're trying to innovate these basic platformers that we've been playing for years. But I'd say it will. It definitely will. I'm pretty optimistic about it. We're at a point where like we're even Discord partnered as well. You know, obviously, and I think that's a huge step too.
Yeah.
But we do need a lot more adventure games like this on Roblox. And honestly, I'm pretty optimistic. I feel like we're gonna get some kind of changes going on the website. But you know, that's optimism.
Nice. Yeah. I'd like that too. There's not a lot of those games. I wish.
Yeah, I wish as well. Wait, I want to answer the VC question real quick. Where do I draw inspiration from for our game? My level design, what I look at a lot is 3D Mario and Sonic. Like that's like pretty basic, but the way Mario builds your levels, and then you have the Sonic's like doing it as well. I feel like not newer Sonic. I don't look at that. I look at old Sonic, like Sonic Adventure. I feel like looking at Sonic Adventure is a really good like way to understand, you know, how some levels can have like their gimmicks built into the environment. Like if you played Sonic Adventure 2, more specifically Sonic Adventure 2 than 1, I think the second game does a really good job at having its gimmicks like in as part of the environment. Like if you're playing like City Escape and you're snowboarding down a street and you're hitting these ramps that are there there just because, but and then you have like the stairs where there's like the railing going down it. I feel like that's a really good example of gimmicks being put into like the environment. No, I'm not confirming or denying a snowboard in Stars Align because we haven't talked about that yet. But like, you know, and then Mario's formula is like a tried and true method. Obviously, we're trying to mix it up a little bit, but yeah, that's what I look at. I look at Mario and Sonic, and then the other designers, I can't even speak for them. So,
Yeah. God, I love Mario.
I'm #1 Mario fan. I love Mario Galaxy. It's probably one of my favorites.
Played it with.
I also saw a question on here about localization for languages. I'm interested in doing that. I just don't want to like do Google Translate because that's stupid for one, and you know it's not accurate. But I also don't know where to go for translations. So, but obviously anyone will be compensated and credited. So, yeah, they just have to like get in contact with me, and I'd also have to talk to the scripter to begin with, you know, to see if we can even do that. Which I'm pretty sure we can. I don't see what's stopping us. Because, like, I just don't want anything to be broken because of, like, the characters and the font. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like... if anyone does have that kind of experience, I'll talk to people and get it going. But... because I want to be able to bring this game to a big audience. So... I think one of my goals is to, like... one of my goals of Stars Align is to, you know, go... just, you know, to reach new communities in different languages, but that's just one of them, of course. But anyway, next question.
Epic. Alright. how deep do you believe the lore will go? Like, will most of it be exposed as just here for just playing the game and cutscenes, or do you have to really look at the lore, things like encrypted messages or anything like that?
My personal thoughts. Okay, so the way I'm looking at it, and how most people are looking at it in the dev server, I think most of the lore is going to be like presented to you. But if you want deeper explanations for like backstories or anything, or like minor backstories, or even like, you know, some bigger things, you're definitely gonna have to like look around a little bit. Like a good area example is like Aramis's house, where like you can go upstairs and there's gonna be like a book up there. I'm not saying we're doing that because we're still planning, but that one might happen. Yeah, you'll probably learn about it, and then like you'll basically just be learning about characters like that. But you know, it's a work in progress. I can't answer it completely, but my understanding is that we're just gonna try to build these stories into both the storytelling itself, like you know, like the main story, how everything's gonna go, and then the environment as well. So I can't. Okay, I I love that Mari picture with the fucking house. I'm sorry, that one's really good.
More lore. Spoilers.
Can we get slow mode in VC chat signal? It is kind of going a little quick. It's just like 5 seconds of it. Everyone spamming no is more of a reason for me. So.
Alright. Next question? Or?
Yeah, go ahead and move on to the next question.
Alright, are we going to see any more power-ups outside of the Dash Pepper and the Bomb already seen in World 1? If so, will the Crystal power-up shown in one of Rover's teasers be one of them? And if you could answer, how will it work?
So that's a good one, because we do have a couple power-ups you guys haven't seen. And we don't know, I don't know if we're going to add any new ones or scrap any. But we do have some planned out, and the crystal actually does work and is functional, so I can share how it works. It basically, the way like we have it working right now, and it's subject to change because this was a thing since like before I took over, and we might need to change it a little bit. But it's just like a force field that makes you not immune to like the acid in World 2, as you guys have seen the acid. It actually damages you slowly, and there is some gameplay revolving around that lets you get to one of the star paths. I don't want to say too much because, you know, that's just spoiling the game. But the crystal, I'm just gonna say the crystal power-up's gonna be like really heavy usage, not heavy, but like enough usage in World 2. So, but we will have some power-ups like that. Crystals being used in World 2, like plenty, and it might come back in other worlds depending on how we plan it. And then there's another one in World 3 that I don't know if that was shown, but if it wasn't, I'm not going to talk about it. But there's one in World 3, and then there's one more somewhere, but I'm not going to talk about that one. So that's just confirming that we are doing it. It's been planned for a while.
Nice.
The game's one component real quick. The game is playable on all devices. Well, I did see questions get asked about this already, and I do want to answer it real quick. Xbox, we're looking into Xbox port actually, because we have the way we're looking at it. We'll have to make it work with a controller and stuff. VR support, that's a no. We can't do that, but because of like how the game's built. Xbox we want, because there's going to be a we have a soundtrack, and there's not really copyright music in there. Purple Jetpack Core Up, that's the World 4 scuba suit. I'm not gonna like... It's not like... It doesn't really change much, I think, other than like lets you go underwater. Like for like in the ocean without... I don't know how it works, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we're probably gonna change it. It does like enable like a gimmick in underwater. Because, you know, everyone knows how the, everyone knows how it works, but... Not how it works, sorry. Everyone knows what it looks like, probably, if it's been teased. If not, then I'm not going to talk about it. I don't know what's been teased to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm like
Well, I thought my mic.
that Sparkle. That's the World 3 power up. But I'm not going to talk about any more power ups because I don't know what's been teased. I don't want to tell too much because then what's there to be excited for if I like reveal everything. But anyway, next question, please.
Alright, will there be any permanent power-ups? For example, like a double jump after you get to World 3 that can be used anywhere?
World 4's scuba suit that you guys have seen in the preview is permanent on the idea that when you visit the world it's going to be there, and you got to grab it and you keep it until you leave, if that's what you mean by like that. For the idea of a move permanently being added, we thought about that actually, but we considered like a ground pound. I don't think we're doing it, but anything else will probably like break the game, because like if you go double jump, you'll probably break some sections in World 1, so we don't want to do that.
Yeah, alright. And next question. What is the biggest challenge that had to be faced when you took up leading the development of Stars Line?
It's a good question. I think the biggest challenge that I took on, there's a couple of them. I want to think about which one to talk about, because I did rack my brain about this one, but the biggest challenge I probably faced was, getting myself to feel confident in leading and being that force that says all right, we can do this, we can work. I think the biggest issue I have with myself is being confident that I'm doing a good job, honestly.
Yeah.
But because I'm sure a lot of people have that kind of feeling am I doing enough? And the way I feel like I can get around that is just by saying we're making progress, we're doing good, and I can also just turn to my friends for some reassurance. Signal's one of my really good friends, and then we have our little group. So what I can say is if you guys feel like you're not doing good, just talk to your friends and look at what you've done. Even if you don't think it's much, other people probably see it differently. So that's how I would say, if I'm being honest.
That's good advice, yeah.
And another thing I want to talk about, same question. I think the other challenge I faced that's equally as big is taking over and trying to be faithful to Rover's image, because I'm putting my own spin on how the game should go. I think I don't want to be that guy when I say I'm the best person for this job, but I think I am, based on how far back Rover and I have gone. Like I mentioned before, we met in 2017. I've been working on this game since 2.5. I was the second person other than Rover to work on it, and it's honestly just really crazy to see how far it's gone. I remember working on Aramis design in 2018, so seeing how far that character's gone is crazy to me. But and then now that Rover's not a part of the team, and he's got his own life, I feel it's really really hard to keep up with this vision. But I know I can reach it.
Yeah.
It's just it's a big struggle, but I'm glad people trust me to do the job though.
Yeah, I do. Totally. Repainted was amazing.
Yeah, I really wish we could have continued Repainted. It would have been done, but you know what happened, so.
Alright. How far have you planned for the Stars Line series in general? Example, how many games will there be and such? Any spin-offs?
Okay, I'll be honest. We only planned for one game.
Oh.
Also, okay, real quick. Sparkle, that picture. I wasn't the only one who made the character. I just said she always was because that's how she was written. But that's accurate. That's an accurate picture. I had the original design and people wrote the character. But we only have plans for right now one game. The thing Rover did, he named it Daybreak with the idea of opening up another sequel after that. but we're not gonna look that far ahead. I don't think it's reasonable to do that. We reverted the title back to Stars Align. Just Stars Align, because we don't know what we want to do after this. If we want to make another game, if we want to leave it at that, we'll make some new game. But right now, we're looking at just one game, and we don't know if that's going to change. It's reasonable for us to just look at one game at a time. So that's your answer to that.
Yeah. Stars Align day fix.
I am reading. Sorry, I was reading chat.
Alright. Are there any story elements from AF4, PR4, AF1 HD, or AF codes, AF Crown of Shadows adapted into Stars Align? Sorry, I could not.
Good question. I originally didn't want to answer this, but I'm answering it because I want to be completely clear when I say that we are completely separating ourselves from Adventure Forward and anything related to that. I feel like the rebrand's purpose was to distance ourselves, but now we're just making a brand new thing without consideration to any Adventure Forward game that's been released or planned. So, Corvus, there's no sequel planned. We don't know. We might bring some over.
Dead.
I agree that Pix is bald. Yeah, Pix is bald.
Real. Confirmed.
Any developer collaborations with other devs for support? I don't know how to answer that. I'm gonna just say no, because I don't know how to answer that. I'm seeing speedrun mode being brought up a lot, but I don't know if I can answer that one right now, because we have to make sure we can get it to work. But I do want to appeal to speedrunners, so we'll have to see. Anyway, next question.
Alright. Will there be any Easter eggs of the developers or testers, like for example, gravestones in Ictobius's world with quotes from the devs, testers, or something along those lines?
Yeah, we might integrate a couple of inside jokes from testers. The devs, we definitely came up with some good one-liners that we're putting in the game to get stupid. They're both they're all really dumb jokes that we're gonna put in there, and no one's gonna understand it. But they'll have a good laugh with it. Merchandise for the game. Probably. We'll have to get back to that. Sorry, I just wanted to answer that real quick so no one else asks it. But yeah, no. Basically, developers will definitely have some jokes in there. I don't know if I'm gonna put any tester quotes in there. There's one that I liked, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna give patrons a chance to write some things too, if they want to have an NPC. Because, which does actually lead into the next question that you had for me, which you can go ahead and ask me.
Yep. Alright. Would you consider making a fan art contest for the Timeline Cafe, since I'm sure the AF art would have been removed?
Wait, hold on one second.
Oh, it's a new one, I think.
I didn't even see that one. It's not even there for me, so I got confused.
Ah, damn. I think it was just added.
I'm gonna refresh my page. Just give me 1 second. I was expecting a different question.
Yeah, probably the one below it.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see that. Making a fan art contest? The answer to that one, yes. We do want to replace the art in there. We might either do a contest, because we did talk about doing a contest, or we might just have art drawn specifically for that area. But and not a contest. But I don't know. We'll see, is what I'm saying. A lot of things we have to come back to. We have a whole bunch of events planned, like these contests, and I'm working with Pix to I'm gonna be working with Pix and some other people to get this going. But as of right now, it's just a big matter of what happens next, because we have to figure it out. But I'm still trying to learn to be a better lead. So
nice.
Anyway, next question.
Alright, yeah, the one you wanted to answer.
These two, yeah.
Yeah. Will you be opening any donation sites after the next demo releases, such as a donation Game Pass or a Patreon?
So here, okay, I'll be completely transparent. Yeah, I was trying to be as clear as possible with the patrons that we had before, since we do have I wasn't put in a good position with the patron. Rover took it down, but I don't know who had what, really. But we are gonna give. I don't think I'm gonna open any kind of donations at all until, or like any kind of donations or funding, and it's definitely not gonna be a patron. We're probably open up some kind of. I'm thinking we're just gonna probably open donations after the release because I'm tired of seeing the cycle where we just get funding over and over again, and then we release like World 1 like twice or something.
Yeah.
But basically, what I'm trying to say is that we won't be going for any kind of funding until we won't have any funding until we have something to show for it. Is what I'm saying.
All right. Nice. And practically follow up for those for the people who subscribe to Rover's Patreon. Do they still get the permanent perks that were talked about in the tier 3 Patreon? So Patreon, such as the plushie or the NPC that were promised, supporter tag.
I definitely want to give them all those perks and more, but here's my problem with it right now that I've been trying to figure out. I need to talk to Rover, and because I still have contact with him, but I was left in a really bad position with the patron, mainly because of my fault where I didn't try to get that info like I did other info, because I didn't really know much about the patron, I'm going to be honest with you. But my problem is that I don't know who subscribed to what tier, and I talked to patrons when I first took the position, which it's taking an embarrassingly long time for me to get them all handled and sorted out. But everyone in there will get their perks that they were promised. I don't want to scam anyone out of their money, so I understand personally that and no one wants to pay for something and then because like this wasn't even supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Like the patrons are supposed to have their position as our beloved patrons. They're gonna have their NPC, they're gonna have all their perks and everything, and they still have their chat. I left them in there, and I'm keeping that for their permanent group in there. But it's what I'm saying is like it's like a really tough question for me right now, and I'm trying to work on it. I'm gonna have to talk to Rover even more to figure it out.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, for people who are like worried about their, I'll let you know that like I promise to figure it out, and I'll make sure that it gets worked on and finished. If I can see like if I can like figure out this information, everyone gets their things accordingly. So no worries, but I'm getting it handled.
Yeah. All right. How did you come across the AFPR series?
Hold on a second. Sorry, Sylv just called me in DM, so shout out to him. How I discovered the series? Well, I played it when I was really young. Like when AF1 came out, I was playing it, and I was like, "Wow, this game is awesome." I was just a little kid playing through AF1, couldn't get past World 2, and then I eventually did beat it, and then I found the sequel, and played it like most people have. He's calling my phone. Hold on. But yeah, I just found it. I was looking for adventure games when I was like 10, and now look at it. We're all here. So, but yeah, that's how I found it. I was just a little kid, and I only came back to Adventure Forward because I met Rover, and then he happened to like explode back before the issues arise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the issues.
Yeah, it's upsetting issues that I don't want to talk about. But
It's a strange coincidence that you met him and the modding 64, like the Mario 64 modding thing, and you both just so happened to know about AF.
yeah, he brought it up in like the moderator chat, and I was like, "Wow, I love that game." And he was like, "Really?" They were like, then we became like really good friends after that.
That's cool.
Anyway, next question.
Alright. And what is your favorite Roblox game? And if you're saying Stars Align, maybe you could say something that isn't Stars Align.
I think Stars and no, I'm just joking.
God.
I feel like the emergence of all these Sonic games, Okay. Brief intermission to talk about Mario Kart.
Best intermission.
Is it a good one? There's like one or two more questions left.
One.
Oh no, there's just one. Okay, go ahead and ask it.
Alright, so since Pix has a unique role, is power that Rover once had now split between you and him? What is the hierarchy now in Team Nova?
Okay, so the hierarchy is it's basically it's split like a downwards like it goes like I don't know what word to use. It's like I'm like on the top. It goes me. I'm the project lead and behind all this stuff, and then Pix is the community manager. He makes all the decisions for the community server, and obviously I'll just talk to him about that. I don't have much involvement with running this server, mainly because I don't have time to focus on it like other people do. I don't really have time to focus on the server like other people do. That's why we have that's why Pix is running it, and then it goes down to and then there's also Soda, who is the co-lead. I need her help at points. I can't always be around.
Yeah.
Cold dev calls and stuff, so Soda's there to help me before she goes to school. But yeah, she's co-lead. Pix is community manager. Signal runs the Twitter account, which is lower than it's probably on the same level as normal Team Nova members, and then we just have the developers of the game as well, the other developers. It just goes me, Soda, Pix, and then developers and Signal.
Alright. Signal special. Well, yeah, that was the end of the questions. But I have one. I thought of it mid interview. I'm not sure if you want to answer it. If you won't, just don't.
May I add? I also have one more. Okay.
All right, I'll take one from both of you.
Yeah.
Simon, you can go first.
All right, thank you. So Rover in the Patreon a bit. Rover talked about maybe there being a tiny bit of voice acting for specific lines for the characters, one or two words.
I was just gonna ask that. I was gonna ask the same exact thing. Oh my god. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, I was gonna ask the exact.
Oh no, you guys both had the same question.
Voice acting. That was what I was gonna ask.
I don't think I want to have voice acting much, but it's obviously up to discussion with Team Nova themselves.
Yeah. Because with the new audio update, obviously open.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess that was it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and answer a couple more VC questions if anyone wants to shoot some through. One that I saw, do you have any vocal songs planned? I'd like to do that, but I have to talk with my, the team about it. But, what else was there? Waiting for you can turn off slow mode in VC chat now.
Okay.
But, no, hold on one second. Signal, can you look at the mod chat?
Yep.
Okay, any plans to update the game? Yeah, definitely. We want to add more bonus levels over time. I think when the game releases, it's gonna release, start the Any last questions? No?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a question. Oh, I hope for nothing more than this community to burn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bonus levels probably be probably 100 Robux a pack. I don't know. The packs aren't gonna be 4. It's probably gonna be bigger than that. I don't know who I'd hire for a celebrity. I guess Adam Sandler can voice the main character. I don't know.
Me.
You're not a celebrity, dude.
I am a
Get out of here.
celebrity.
Out of my face. Out of my face.
I'm basically the Dwayne The Rock
I'm a
Johnson of this
celebrity.
place.
I run the Twitter account. Can I post the time link?
Alright, the last question is who wants to play Mario Kart?
Yeah, I'll play Mario Kart. I'll get my Switch in a minute.
Oh, holiday if I could.
My
This dude went from, let's play Call of Duty Zombies to Mario Kart. Make up your mind, bro.
Bro, it's gonna go obviously in an order. And if we do Origins, we're doing the Easter egg.
I'm doing your mom.
You should die. I'm
And there it is. And that wraps up the interview.
Yay!
And yeah, that wraps up the interview.
Jeez.
Only
Thank
took
you,
an hour.
everyone.
Thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. You know,
I hard
seeing everyone
carried the
here.
interview. Cool
Yeah,
surprise visit. Me and Pix
Jump
went on the bus.
yeah. Thank you for insisting on being offensive and racist and everything. Those are real ones.
No, don't listen to Pix. He was obviously saying fake news. Like saying the N-word, why would I ever do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for saying there's no voice acting. That's multiple dreams crushed. For like multiple people in this server.
How much did you want to be the Madens of EA?
What?
How much did you want to be the Madens of EA?
Wait,
no,
Sky,
no,
the
no,
final interview question. Sky,
What?
God.
can I have like $10 PayPal?
Yeah, sure. Let me check. What do you need it for?
Well, I just there's this cool
What do you need?
place.
Are you trying to buy food?
Maybe.
Say less. Let me get some money your way. Hold on.
So nice. Damn it, get out.
Everything is canon.
Everything is yeah.
Everything said
So-
in the stage is
Oh, you-
canon.
I
Never-
have a question. Someone give me a question. If you actually listen to. No. I don't want to voice my friends.
Yeah, I voiced myself. We are not the same.